What's up YouTube? We are over here in Orange, California. It's about 20 minutes from my house in Irvine. There's no sign on the building yet, but as you can see, I'm not driving my M3 right now. It's actually Shah. He owns a company called SSR Performance, and damn, I love the look of my car. I haven't seen anyone drive it. So this is the new location for SSR Performance. They had a shop that was over in Santa Ana, I believe. I'll put a clip right here when they installed my Gentani exhaust. Dude, that's so aggressive. I'm super anxious to hear it. Man, they've upgraded a lot. Shah, I know you're watching this, dude. Congratulations on all your success. Your team is freaking awesome here. Let me explain to you what I'm doing here though, exactly. So I'm here with Shah. He's a good friend of mine the last few years. He is the owner of SSR Performance. Shah, if you can explain a little bit more about your shop and kind of what you do here exactly.
Yeah, man. So we do mostly European vehicles here, but we'll work on anything. We do aftermarket performance upgrades, anything you can imagine. I mean, from full car wraps, to full custom exhaust, to supercharger upgrades, to twin turbo upgrades, whatever you can really imagine. We do basic maintenance, yeah. We do basic maintenance mostly on BMWs. Sure. Maintenance, repair. So if anything like brakes, oil changes, we'll take care of all that stuff too. Right. Mostly European, but we'll work on anything really, just project by project. Okay. So some guy comes in here with a Dodge Viper and says he wants to port the motor out. You know, we'll have to sit down and talk about it, but we'll get it figured out. Gotcha. We'll get it done, yeah.
So how big was your last shop? Because I'll put a video here of how much smaller it was.
Yeah. Do you see this rectangle right here? So if you kind of just make like a little rectangle here.
It was that shop right there.
Literally there was one lift.
Dang.
So do you see that lift right there? That was pretty much our whole shop.
And how big is this shop?
This shop is about 6,500 square feet, a little bit bigger than that.
And when did you start your company?
Beginning of 2015, so it's almost been 2 years.
That's cool.
In January it's gonna be 2 years.
Good for you, man. Well, congrats on it.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah, of course. So a lot of you guys may wonder about oil, all these numbers when you go into all these different places and you can't figure out what to get. So I want to have you guys understand. Mike is going to explain it here exactly the difference in the numbers and what it means.
So pretty much the 10 or whatever number's in front, that's actually weight, hence why there's a W. The 60 over there is temperature. Pretty much, you know, obviously different areas you want to run different type of oil for, you know, temperature. Some places are sub-zero, some places like California, you don't really got to worry about it. So over here, a lot of people just run, you know, 30. So like 530, 1030, whatever it may be. And that's not a big deal for us over here. But anywhere else in the world that, you know, gets down to sub-zero, then pretty much it'll just freeze. And at that point, you couldn't start up the car, no lubrication.
So when it comes to brand,
not so much. That's really only for like, you know, warranty purposes. At the end of the day, they're all the same thing with all oil.
From what I've seen, a lot of people talk about like I have this viscosity, these numbers, this brand. So the only thing that really matters is
the weight. I mean, obviously most race car drivers would run like 0 or 5. Daily drivers like that, such like, you know, regular car drivers, all that, then, you know, stick to OEM. If not, then step it up. This all depends on, you know, what kind of performance stuff that you have done to the car too. So let's say like you went with a supercharger, you obviously want to flow more oil, more lubrication. Then at that sense, you know, you want to run it a little bit lighter.
Sure. That makes sense, I get that. So what it really comes down to is how you drive your car and what you do to your car.
Exactly.
Okay.
So performance, you know, if you drive your car really hard, maybe step it down a little bit. But the problem with stepping down one weight is sometimes it might burn a lot faster. It might see through like the, you know, piston rings or any other areas that it shouldn't, and it might actually burn. Due to age too. Some cars, if it's like, you know, for example, like if you have a Lexus, which usually runs 520, if it's synthetic, the newer ones, then it'll run a 020. Due to age, sometimes it's better to run a 520. So heavier weight doesn't burn as fast.
You know what my favorite video is of all time?
What?
You posted on your Instagram story. I hope you still have it.
The taser one?
No.
Oh.
With you dancing with a hot dog, the Snapchat filter.
Oh,
you remember that, dude?
You saw this, right? This is the old shot. Look at this.
This shit made me laugh so hard when I was watching it.
I swear to God, I'm fighting.
So Shah put this on his Instagram story. Someone guessed my fucking roommate. Did someone get it? Yeah, he got it.
Fresh.
So why is there two of them?
Because it's pretty much, the oil pan's so big, so the pretty much oil pickup's right here.
Okay.
And he's 8.8 liters in the subframe. Pretty much goes right here, and it drops down right here. So pretty much,
The way the motor is built, there's another cavity there.
Gotcha.
And the cavity that's here doesn't allow the oil to get here. So when you drain it here, this is
drain
the
right here
only
too.
So it'll sit right there too, and that's why they have that
Exactly.
drain there? That makes sense, I get that.
so much oil.
You said 8 quarts, right?
8.5, and when you do rod bearings, 9.
So you guys know, well, if you're a BMW person, that these cars have a lot of issues with rod bearings. Rod bearings is something in the motor that is a pretty gnarly thing if you can mess it up, or if you do mess it up. So I've been trying to find a shop to do all my work with, and Shah's been a good friend of mine for a long time. So his shop is my dedicated place where I'm gonna take my car. And right now, the first thing we're doing is just a basic oil change. The light came on, and I just need to kind of get it feeling fresher and better. And so we're just doing an oil change right now.
push straps like heavy now,
So it's like purple blue.
it's like a purple blue. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That looks so cool. Oh, you can see how much it shifts too.
My ankle. You can.
Don't worry guys, that's all from me. I spilled oil. That's not from them, that's my fault. Now does this matter with brand and...
Well, same thing. Well, actually, this matters a little bit more.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah. These are pretty much paper. In this case, it's like microfilters. It's very small little particle holes inside of it. Whereas like some of them, like the Chinese one, it's basically paper. But the problem is if there's too little hole, then that's going to restrict it. But if there's too big of a hole, too much, like pretty much metal particle can flow through it.
Gotcha.
So you want to have a good filter, ideally OEM, or the company that makes it for OEM.
So you want to have that balance of the sizing on it.
Yes.
Because if it's either too big or too small, it's like it can actually hurt the car.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
okay.
is something I 100% absolutely recommend to use OEM.
Okay.
If you don't, then
You're putting yourself at risk.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense then.
I've seen some filters that pretty much does not flow enough oil through it. And what happens is it starts to collapse itself, pretty much like shrink in.
Okay.
And then at that point, once it starts to shrink in, you're pretty much blocking out all the passages.
Oh, jeez.
So that then correlates to increased oil pressure.
Gotcha.
Which
you don't want that.
Yeah.
Well, don't skip out on an oil filter.
on a
oil filter. Okay.
Oil, not too big of a deal. Filter, 100% use OEM.
Okay, we got it now. So if anyone lives in Southern California and you want to get an oil change on your car, since I'm doing some work with them, we're running this special where if you mention my name or you look below in the description box, when you talk to the guys here, just mention my name, 40 bucks off for like a basic oil change. So they did a filter, oil, the full change and everything. Didn't take long at all. So if you want to get a hookup on it, 40 bucks off, hit up SSR Performance. Shah, thank you guys. You guys are freaking awesome. You guys can see that I have this Angel Eye works right there, and then this one's out too. What's that do?
This pretty much holds engine up.
Oh.
Sometimes, you know, they weaken up
Yeah.
over time. So it wasn't hit or hit. So
That just helps?
Yeah.
Dang, that's cool.
Has it always worked?
The last few months, it's been out.
I can change the house. Just look at
This color is sick. Thumbnail right here. I'll say it again though, shout out to Shah and the team here. These guys are awesome. This M3 just pulled up so sick. My car is currently, they're doing some coating stuff to it, and also like I just said, they're putting the halos back. One disconnected, one just fell out, it didn't even burn out. So I don't know, it happens I guess. Does it work? Yeah. Dude, thank you. Holy shit, man. I appreciate that. Holy crap, I thought it was burnt out. Oh. Oh, it's manual. That's what's up. Hell yeah. One thing that's very special right now is that this car, my M3 and that M3, they're both manual. That is respect. So this beast right here is Shah's M5. Thing is wrapped in like military green. Super sick wheels on it too.